like a lot of animated collectors, I had a Voyager Bulkhead who was then made entirely superfluous by this wonderful thing right here. So I thought I would turn Voyager Bulkhead into Voyager Strika. So it's basically the same alt mode. I know there's bits missing and there's bolts sticking out, but I'm not done yet. So I kind of made this sort of military industrial windscreen bulletproof looking sports bra thingy up here front, and a turret. And the general idea here is that when it transforms, the turret hinges back here, arms come around like before. She's got Sentinel Prime's leftover fists from the Spitor project. But before that happens, this wheel will actually move up to the shoulder like the character model. The rest is pretty much the same, except that instead of coming from under here, the legs come from under here, like so that she winds up with her wheelie feet. And yes, I know I've got some sculpting to do down there. Like I said, it's not done yet. And the last time you'll hear me say that is right now, because eventually the idea with this turret is that it will fold up into itself and then sit lower on the back. It's still going to be quite a lot of kibble, because obviously it's Voyager Bulkhead, and you get what you get, but something like that would be the idea. So, and she will have a head eventually. So that's the plan anyway. This is the back piece and turret. They've been glued together, and I've got just Lego Technic hinges in here to hinge the turret. It's a nice thing about working in Voyager for once, is that I've actually got some room to work in. In addition to spinning in alt mode, the guns can actually be removed and can then be held in a standard 5mm peg hole, such as Sentinel Prime's fists. So this is her armored bulletproof sports bra. These pieces will sort of be windscreen, and the rest is just windscreen dressing, I guess. The hinge on the shoulder is just little styrene rods with a bit of paperclip through them, and then a bit of styrene to move that up and down. It's held in place by the locking mechanism of the arm, and this just rests on here by the power of gravity. Now, around the back, I had to cut some dirty, great, big, horrible-looking holes in here to get her legs to fit. It doesn't want to go down. There we go. These are just the original Bulkhead's legs. They're attached slightly lower, so I had to turn the ratchet around so that they'd still click. And then I cut the bottom piece apart and have attached this thingy, which uses another Lego Technic hinge to turn this. And the wheel can still spin and pivot at both points. So hopefully she'll be kind of, sort of, a little bit stable, but if not, I should be able to add some sort of toe sprue off there to stick around the back, and that just sort of clicks up into place and turns over, and there you go. I'd like to get rid of this wheel as well, and I had this crazy plan to sort of get it onto the elbow, but it's quite a lot of work, and with the other wheels all hinged, I'm afraid that it's just going to be a floppy mess if I move the last two static wheels. The alt mode's just going to sort of flop down like a baby deer or something. Which is not what you want in a Decepticon wrecking machine.